everyone, this is Emily from Peachtree Crafts, and in today's video I am making a tag flip, and I'm using the Hard Eyes collection by Simple Stories. I'm also just using some little bits and pieces from my stash, so you'll see that here and there. Also in the tag flip, you'll see there's like just a couple of goodies there. This tag flip was inspired by Matea. I'm going to link my video from her below. But she recently sent me some adorable mail, and she had this really cool tag flip in the mail that she sent me, and she made like a hardcover book kind of for it. So it's kind of like a flip book tag flip in one. And I thought it was really cool, and I really wanted to try to make my own because I like the way that hers turned out. So this is me, my take on it, but hers is actually much cuter, so make sure to check out that video below. I'll link it so you guys can easily click it and see. And I'm starting to work on the first tag here, which is a shaker tag. And like I said, I'm working with the Hard Eyes collection by Simple Stories. This is the first time that I'm working with the collection, so it was a little hard for me to get used to, especially not having crafted for a while. Just because whenever I do craft, I'm the type of person, I always stick to what I know. So, you know, Crate Paper, Maggie Holmes, American Crafts, Pink Paisley, things like that. So Simple Stories is very new to me. But so far I've been enjoying it, and this tag flip was a little tricky to make. I noticed that some of the pieces in their collection, they have a lot of different shades of their colors. So it can make it a little difficult to try to pair pieces with certain papers or certain other ephemera or sticker pieces, just because they won't really match. Like you can see this piece of chipboard here is from the same collection, but then the pieces that are on the left side are also from that collection, but they're a much different shade of pink. And I think it would have looked a little off if I had used those pieces with this one for layering, or, you know, just as an accent on the tag. So I've been struggling a little bit with that, but it also could just be that I have not been crafting as much as I used to. And, you know, it's hard when you don't do it all of the time. You feel a little bit rusty and behind. So this is me trying to get back into it and make something that is somewhat cute. And I'm making this tag flip for my friend, who is my secret pal in the Secret Cupid swap. And this is, I want to say this is my 5th year doing this swap. I've been doing it since Rachel started it. And I can't believe, but I'm pretty sure it's been 5 years, which is just crazy to think about. You know, I'm definitely in a different house than I was 5 years ago. I'm in a different point in my life. So it's really interesting to think about how long we've been kind of doing this and how it's grown and how people have changed and the style of crafting and the collections that were out at that time. I think, you know, the first time I did it, I was using Main Squeeze collection by Crate Paper, which is, it doesn't seem like it's that old, but it really is, you know, it's like you can't even find it anymore. So this is the first tag done, and I'm moving on to my next one. But yeah, I forgot where I was going with this. So I'm making this for my secret pal who I got paired up with for the Secret Cupid swap. And if you don't know who Rachel Talman is, I'll link her down in the description below because you guys should definitely check her out. She was one of the first people that I ever started watching on YouTube, and it's crazy to think about because now, like, I message her all the time and we've sent each other mail, and she's like a huge inspiration to me. So it's just really cool. I love how tight-knit the community of crafting is. And if you're watching this video and you're not really involved in the crafting community and maybe you're interested, I say definitely go out there and do it. You know, make an Instagram or make a TikTok or a YouTube channel and try to start interacting with the people in the community, because I can tell you, you know, even after the 5 or 6 years that I've been in the community, there's not one bad person that I've met. Everyone is just so kind, and it's the best community to be a part of. So I'm making this for my pal. This year, Rachel paired us up. In the past, it's kind of been like a secret. Like you didn't know who was sending to you until you got it in the mail, and then you got to see the name on it and open it on camera. So that was really fun. I like doing it like that, but this year is really cool too because my person is from Florida. So it's a lot more economical, not having to send internationally and sending somebody close by. Yeah, obviously cheaper on rates for packages and stuff, which mail can get a little expensive. So this is my first time sending to this person. So You can see I'm really adding some little extra flares and extra pieces in here to really try to make it pop. So hopefully she'll like it. I'm not really sure like what exactly her style is, because I'll just tell you this little hint. I don't want to give away who it is, but she's more of like a scrapbooker. I don't know if she's done like a whole lot of mail and swaps and stuff yet. So yeah, it's been kind of hard because I don't know what she likes or like what type of stuff that she needs, like what her preferences are, you know. So we'll definitely see how that goes, but nonetheless, I'm having fun making this for her. And who doesn't love Valentine's Day, right? Pink, red, mint blue, we love it. So I'm sure that she'll like this tag flip. But yeah, I gotta figure out what else I can send her. If you have any ideas, maybe if you're a scrapbooker, like leave me some ideas below for what I could send, because obviously I can't just send like 12 by 12 papers, because that would be a ginormous box. But maybe, I don't know, like some sort of embellishments or something that I could pick up for her that she could use like on her own channel or for her scrapbook layouts and stuff, because I'm not a huge scrapbooker. I kind of like dibble dabble a little bit, but I just mostly use the stuff that I already have for Happy Mail and like swapping. So all right, moving on. Sorry, I got off on a little bit of a rant here. I think this is my third or fourth tag, and this collection is really cool. They have collection kits that they sell on scrapbook.com, and they're like exclusives or whatever. So if you check out my haul video down below too, you can kind of see what I mean. But the collection kit comes with the papers, and it also comes with stickers, and I don't remember exactly what else, but there's a lot of cut aparts. And there was a whole cut apart sheet of just tags. And normally I always make tags, but there were so many cute tags in the cut apart sheet that it was really hard not to use just the cut apart ones. So I did use a couple of those. So you'll see one here, and you saw one, I think like a couple tags before this. It was the one that said, "I love you to the moon and back." And I kept that one simple and just added some stitching and enamel dots. And here, it is kind of a small tag. I zoomed you guys in quite a bit so they look a little bigger, but it was pretty small, so I kept that one kind of simple too. And I love this paper so much. This collection has been really cool to work with, because it kind of combines so many of the crepe paper elements that I'm used to seeing, and like even some of the Maggie Holmes stuff, like this little floral here. And those hearts in the background, they totally remind me of the Main Squeeze collection from way back when, with the little pears and different fruits with faces on it. So yeah, it's been really cool and like kind of nostalgic to see some of the same patterns and same types of elements, but with different colors and paired with different icons, like things that I wouldn't normally go for. So yeah, that's what the tag I'm using here, and then I'm using some of the other papers from the collection kit as well. So anytime you see something that's double-sided, that's from the collection kit. It comes with quite a bit, and so I do like that aspect of it. And now I'm just, adding rosettes, which I am probably going to regret later, because once I actually sat down to put all the tags into that little hardcover book that I showed you a little bit of at the beginning, not all of the tags fit in there because they were very three-dimensional. I ended up adding rosettes on, I think, like 2 or maybe even 3 tags. I don't know. I got crazy with it. And whenever I went to put them on the binding ring, it did not close properly. So I did have to take a couple tags out, but I edited those out of the footage, so you don't see me working on those ones. I guess I could have left them in the video, but the video was already pretty long, and so I just ended up taking them out. The rosettes that you see me using here are from Kayla. So Kayla Crafts, she's amazing. She is super talented, and if I can remember, I'll try to link her below too, because you guys would definitely want to check out her channel and her Instagram. She was my partner last year for the Secret Cupid swap. She's also from Florida, so that was really cool to be able to send mail so close to home. And she's actually only like 3 hours from me. So she sent me these really cool rosettes, and they came in a really cool little package, like plastic tube thing. They were awesome. And she sent me decorated ones, and then she sent me blank ones, which is so awesome. So I just kind of had these hiding in my stash, and I pulled them out. I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cool. I'm going to use these. So that's what you see me using here. I could never make rosettes these good, so you probably already assumed that they were not mine. And I'll also link the video from last year below too, just so that way you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about with the Secret Cupid swap. If you don't know what that is, or you're not really big like into the crafting community, then you could see that video from there, and the playlist is also linked in that video, so you could just kind of click on. And I have lots of other Valentine's Day collections as well, so I'll just link my whole Valentine's Day playlist down there for you while I'm already linking so many different things. We'll see if I can remember this later, but yeah, if you are on a Valentine's Day binge and you're excited and you're inspired by all the colors and stuff, then definitely check out some of those videos below to get some more inspiration and some ideas on some of the stuff that you can make. So on this one, this is another one of the cut apart tags, and I just love this little not cell phone, the little dial-up phone. And I ended up covering the navy heart with this mint blue heart just so that it kind of matched the tag better. But looking back, I wish I would have left it how it was, because it actually matched the cut apart that I put at the bottom where it says all the heart eyes. But oh well, you can't win them all. And now I am decorating the cover of this. And so that rosette is from Kayla, and then also that really cool balloon shaker. I'm pretty sure that's from Kayla as well, from what she sent me last year. And yeah, I was just looking through my stash and found these, and I was so happy because I think whenever I got her package last year, I was kind of moving on from Valentine's Day crafting, so I didn't get a chance to use everything that she had sent. So I was very happy to have it this time of year. And I just added that on there. I will say this ended up being bulkier than I meant it to be, with the rosette and the die cut there and the foam stickers and then the tag itself being so chunky, but it's fine. I'll just get a bigger box. So we'll make it work. And you can see on the side of this cover too, I left a little hole, and that's going to be where the lace ribbon goes. So I'm going to pull some lace through there, and that's going to allow me to shut the book and kind of keep it closed and keep the tags secured in there, which is another reason why I love this project too. And again, I've never done it before. I was just inspired by Matea, but sometimes whenever I'd send tag flips, they always get a little beat up, or certain tags stick out and get messed up from the sides. So this is kind of a cool way to keep them all secure and give them their own little cover, and it's chipboard too. So yeah, I didn't show the process of me making the actual cover of this flip book because I'm not even going to lie to you guys, and this was like kind of brave of me because I have not crafted in so long. I just threw this thing together. Like, I didn't even measure anything. I just had some chipboard out, and I held it up to my front cover of the tag flip, and I was like, yeah, that's about the size that I need, and then just cut it with scissors, and then, fix it up a little bit on my cutting board to even out the edges and stuff. I had a piece of paper that was big enough to cover all of the chipboard pieces, so I kind of just made it work, which is surprising because that's very unlike me. But if you guys do want a tutorial, I can try to do that. I don't think it would be too hard to do, so just let me know down below if you would want to see something like that. And this here, I'm just adding the finishing touches. I found some of those blue pieces in the ephemera pack, and I felt like they tied in well with the die cut that I had put on the balloon. So just a little bit more pop of blue. And here you can kind of start to see the actual book and like the cover a little bit better. So there's the piece in the middle, and that's the spine, which I did have to make pretty thick because, if you're going to put a tag flip on the inside, you have to be able to close it without it just completely squishing all of your work down. So I made that pretty big. And then, again, I didn't measure the other chipboard pieces because I just held them up to the tag flip that I had and cut it there. So that light pink tag, you'll see me take that one off in just a second because I realized it was going to be way too big and to fit on here. So that's the one that I pulled off. I didn't think it was that pretty compared to the other ones. I also added some store-bought items. So you'll see those like little pink puffy hearts and the hearts that are at the back. And this is the final flip through of my tag flip book, I guess you could call it. And here's the lace that I used. I have not added a charm yet, so if you want to see what it looked like with the charm on, you could check out my Instagram. I'll link my Instagram below as well. So yeah, I'll just leave you guys here and let you watch the flip through. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out some of the ladies that I mentioned in this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.